Hey everyone, welcome back to She Tried It. In today's video, I'll be making the Daybreak Crochet Tapestry by Two of Wands, aka my bestie. To get started, I have bought the pattern, but I stapled it in a very raggedy way because it was the last thing I did before I left work yesterday. And I have a list on my laptop here of all the yarns that I chose, and I'll show you those. And I'll also leave a picture up on the screen because I don't want the lighting to be distorted. This is a free pattern. However, I did buy the pattern because one, she's my bestie, and two, because I also bought a hat that says like maker across the top of it. So since I was buying the hat, it just made sense to throw in the pattern because I was going to print it off anyways. Like I really think I need to like take notes on this because this is going to be pretty intense, but I'm very excited. This tapestry, it comes with this little chart here. You'll see this chart. This is kind of how it hangs, but you'll see this chart on her blog post on her website. And I have that, and you have a bunch of colors that you need. Colors A through I is how she names them in the little diagram. I just want to let you know what I chose for the colors. Now all these colors are from We Crochet, who is sponsoring today's video. So I'm going to go through every single color, show you what I got, and we'll move forward. Color A that I use is Hue and Me in the color Desert, and that is this one. I got 4 balls of this yarn. The color B that I used is called Oatmeal, and it's by Lion Brand. It's Wool Ease Thick and Quick, and I got 2 balls of this yarn. I feel like I've used this before. I've definitely seen it at like regular stores. I don't know, I'm very excited for all these colors. And let's see, color C that I am using is Black in Brava Bulky Weight. Never used this before. This is a We Crochet brand. Color D that I got is Homespun in Clouds. If you can't tell, I'm going for like a fallish, brownish theme. Color E that I got is Wonder Fluff, which y'all know that I love. It's in a bulky weight yarn. It's in the color Cobblestone Heather. Never used this color before, but definitely used this yarn before. Color F that I got is the color Spicy by Hue and Me. Also, Hue and Me is Two of Wands yarn brand that she did with Lion Brand, if you're not familiar with that, but this is the color Spicy. Color G that I got is Sienna, and it's the Brava Bulky. It's like this really pretty brown. Color, that was G. Color H that I got is the color Deco by Lion Brand Homespun. And it's just this like really pretty off-white color. This last color, I kind of want to make a cardigan out of this, but I don't know if it's weird. Okay, so color I that I got is Wool Ease Thick and Quick in Sequoia. This is so pretty to me. I don't know why, but I just really, really like it. So those are all my colors. I feel like they're cohesive, but I don't really know how they're all gonna work together. This is gonna be a tapestry that I'm gonna put above my bed. I'm gonna go ahead and crochet the whole thing. I also have my 10mm hook, and I'm not gonna do gauge. This is gonna go right above my bed, and I'm also not going to, I'm not gonna attach it to the rod yet. I'm gonna do that at the very end, which maybe that is I think that might be what she tells you to do. So anyways, maybe I'm not doing anything different. And then also, I don't think I'm gonna have the fringe at the bottom. Maybe if I just have a bunch of yarn left over, I'll change my mind, but I don't really think that I want the fringe. I think I want just the jagged edge, so it looks kind of like an abstract piece of yarn art above my bed. And later I'll show you like a before and after. I may even end up buying some new bedding because my bedding is very old, and I'm not sure if it's gonna match with this. So this will be a whole little vlog. This will be very similar to the kind of vlog type thing that I did when I made the aesthetic hanging chair for my niece. I am devoting my whole day to this. Oh, lastly, I am listening to Yarn Jams by Two of Wands. If you're not familiar, she creates these Spotify playlists for you to kind of listen to as you're doing your yarny stuff, I guess you call it. I don't know, that sounds really nerdy, but she creates these playlists for you to listen to music while you do crochet or knit or whatever. And I have her Yarn Jam Summer 19 up. I think that might be her latest one. But if you go to her Instagram, she has a highlight at the top of her page, and you just swipe up and it'll take you straight there. With all that said, I am going to get started with color A, which I already forgot what that was. I think it's the Hue and Me. Yeah, Hue and Me in the color Desert. I'm gonna get started with the first row of half double crochets, and I will go on from there. I'm not gonna go through every row. My hope is to get this done by the end of today. That might be a bit much, but I don't know. I think that's possible. So I'm gonna get started, and I will kind of show you my progress shots as I go. Okay, so I just completed it's not even the first row, the first chains, and it tells you to do a herringbone half double crochet. I have no clue what that is. So I think this is gonna be a lot of learning on my part. I don't know how to do a bobble. I don't know how to make a loop. I don't know. I think that's pretty much it. Everything else I know how to do, but I'm gonna be learning quite a few new stitches in this project, which is fun because learning is fun. So I'm gonna be watching tutorials on how to do this and learning as I go. So you'll see the progress. Another thing I realized is I've never really had to change colors like this, so I'm gonna look up a tutorial for that. I did find a great tutorial for the herringbone half double crochet by Daisy Farm Crafts, and I'll link that below in the description box if you happen to make this. So shout out to Bella Coco. I mention her all the time on my channel. Let me pause really quick. Stitch markers are gonna be your friend on this project. Also, I'm using a very light tension. This is what I got so far. Oh Lord. I have like a bajillion things. This doesn't look like anything, but that's what we have. I'm excited. I'm very excited. Okay, we'll see how this turns out. But I am doing bobble stitches now, which I've never done before. They're not really coming through, but it's beautiful. Man, I'm excited. I'm excited. Okay. Okay, update time. My behind started hurting, so I'm sitting on a pillow now, but I have learned so much in this pattern so far, and I'm starting row 6. So I currently have 6 different colors hanging off of here. Hopefully you can kind of see what I have going on. It looks pretty to me, but this is just like a fraction. How many? There's 49 total rows, so this is clearly just a fraction of what it's gonna look like. And then I have a bajillion ends and stuff to weave in, so I don't think this is the whole picture, but it's going very well. This color thing, I have like a mess down here, just a whole bunch of just random yarns hanging out. So I've never done this before, but I've seen really cute pictures of like people with all the yarns coming off. I don't think I can get a good picture, but I don't know, maybe I'll get something. But it's going well and I'm enjoying it. I will keep you updated. Okay, so it's lunchtime and I'm about to make something to eat, but I just want to show you my little setup here because I feel like someone's gonna dislike this video and be like, ew, why didn't you give a tutorial? Look at this mess. You know how many dislikes I would have on my video? First off, I don't know what I'm doing. Second off, this is a confusing mess. I have no clue how to teach people what I'm doing. However, I do love what I'm doing and it's coming out beautifully. This spice color, oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Everything is so pretty. It's so nice. I learned something, I've already passed these roads, but how to make that not happen, but that's not really the end of the world. I think it is beautiful. So I'm gonna go eat, and what row am I on? I'm on row 10 right now. Like I said, there's 49, so I'm a fifth of the way done basically. Hello, I am back again. So I'm on row 23, And I've officially used all the colors. So at this point, I'm just like adding, or I'm reusing colors, but all the colors have been incorporated, and this is what we're working with. It looks crazy, but I love the color scheme. Yeah, this is not doing it justice at all. So I will not show it again till I've woven in the ends. But I really love how it's turned out. I'll definitely have to get some shots where you can see like the details. Like these are bobble stitches and you can't really tell that it's a bobble stitch based on that. I love how the loops turned out. I'll get some better shots a little bit later. Yeah, I'm gonna keep going at it. I love this pattern. This is seriously so amazing. And I can't wait for like my family to see it and like the whole family makes thing. I know my dad's gonna be like, how did you make that? Because I'm looking at it as I'm making it and I'm like, how did I make that? I'm really excited. Kind of tired. I started this at 9 o'clock this morning. It's 3:20 in the afternoon now. But I really want to finish this today because I actually have, you don't see it, there's this huge box. I have so much going on. Flip it over. You can kind of see. But I have this gigantic box of yarn from We Crochet. I don't like to give away my next project, but my next project also uses quite a few colors, so I just want to empty out that box. And any of the yarn, like for example, this is all that I have left over from the black color. I'll try to post it on Mercari, but most people don't really like used yarn. When they see a picture and it doesn't have the label on it, they don't care. But if you want this, or if you want to bundle it with one of the other yarns that I don't use up, feel free to shop on my Mercari shop, linked below. If it doesn't sell, I'm just going to take the stuff to Goodwill sometime. But I can't wait to see the final product. It's gonna be so pretty. And my bedding is gonna go with it because it's gonna be so cohesive. I'm just really excited. You have no idea. Hello everyone. It's been multiple days since I last filmed anything, but I have been working on some other stuff and I have completed the Daybreak Crochet Tapestry. So excited, can't see it, but I'm so excited to have completed it. I'm trying to think if I want to show you yet. I want to show you my room beforehand, just so you kind of see what I'm working with. I didn't end up buying like all new bedding because I actually like the bedding that I have. I just got some new sheets and I have gray sheets. I got some grayer sheets. That's really the extent of the makeover. I didn't really want to add anything to my room because I don't really need anything in my room. Let me start by showing you my bedroom and then I'll show you the finished stuff and then I'll show you like everything in the new bedroom. This is what we're working with in my bedroom. Super plain Jane, and I like it that way. Not really gonna change any of the decor as much as I thought, but I don't like these little paintings anymore, if you could even call them that. I got them super cheap from Ross. I think they're in my Mercari shop. If they're not, they will be, because I'm gonna put the little sign right above my bed, and I think this is gonna look so pretty. I do have pretty high ceilings, so I don't know how high to put the sign, or not the sign, the tapestry, but I will figure all that out. And I can't wait to see how it looks all put together. I did go by Lowe's and I picked up some of these jumbo hooks, no, medium wire hooks. I thought I did the jumbo ones. I looked at the jumbo ones online and I couldn't find them in the store. But these medium hooks, and they just have that little thing hanging out from there. And that should be able to fit the dowel rod that I attach it to. I also got a dowel rod that is 1/2 inch and 36 inches long. And then the final product, which I still have to steam block it, I think, for the little loopy things so that they don't like fly everywhere. But this is how it's looking. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. I love it. I can't wait to see it in my bedroom. So let me wash the sheets that I bought, put on the new sheets that I bought. It was my dad's birthday this week, so I need to make him a banana bread, and I'm gonna try to take that over tonight as well. So I have quite a few things to get done, but the next clip you see will be this new Daybreak tapestry in my bedroom, and oh my gosh, I absolutely love it. I forgot to mention, I picked up these sheets from Walmart. Like I said, they're just a bit grayer, but this should go with my bed. I mean, it's under everything, so if it doesn't match, it's not the end of the world. Okay, so this is the final product. I absolutely love it. I went to sleep last night, so I know that it feels great. My new sheets feel great. and that above my bed feels amazing. So let me zoom in a bit so that you can see the details. Because I feel like these aren't really coming in on camera, but that black section is baubles just like this other section. I kind of hate that it doesn't really shine through, but I do like the mixture of colors. I love the mixture of textures, but of course, there are only some things you get from just seeing it in person. And I did not steam it like I thought I was going to. Another thing I really like is how it like goes in and like has a jagged edge. It's not like a straight edge because you're using so many different fibers, and I kind of love that. Like I love how unique it looks. This just came out so well. Oh, the hooks that I bought from Lowe's, completely pointless. I wish I could return them, but I feel like that's really cheap. But I ended up just using push pins and it hangs on to that perfectly fine. What else do I have to say? I'm in love with it. It just looks so good. I'm gonna take a few pictures, make a few reels, and have a little fun. Oh, I also need to show y'all how much yarn I have left over because I have a ton. And the yarn rarely ever sells well on Mercari when it's like been used, but I do have a few of this color Hue and Me left that are like brand new balls that I didn't even open. So I might sell those on Mercari, but let me know if you're interested. That will be linked in the description box below. This is all the yarn I have left over. So I basically have every single color, like more than enough of every single color. I don't think there was anything I totally ran out of, which is kind of hard to believe. But if you want any of this, let me know ASAP before I take it to Goodwill. I'm actually thinking a few of these little Bravo bulky ones, I think, the brown one and the, actually a lot of them. I don't know, I'm gonna check my little list that I have going for next year because I may want to make some stuff out of this. But if you want anything, just let me know. Y'all get priority. Bye.